morning. It's Monday, November 7th, and heading to work. Yesterday, the sermon at church, we're going over a series called Practical Atheism, which is a term that I believe my church coined, and what it stands for is believing that God is real but acting as if he is not. So essentially it's calling yourself a Christian but not really living it out. And yesterday's was about morality and virtues. And when it comes to being a Christian, being good isn't really one of the most appealing parts, I guess. The pastor was saying, when you talk about having a relationship with God and his love and all of that, that's the good stuff. But when it's along with it comes these rules, that's where it's because who would sign up for a bunch of rules to follow? But he talked about them being rules for our own good, and talking about sin looking so good in the moment, but afterwards it's ugly and destructive, and a lot of times we just look past that, but God sets these rules for our own good, like a parent disciplining their child, and when we do follow them, he blesses us. When we're obedient, he blesses us. And he kind of talked about, he compared Jacob and his change in character, and he talked about how virtue and character is something that we should strive for. The world doesn't really value it much, but God does. So it's really, really interesting. It's one of those sermons that is convicting because no matter what, we're all sinful, so it brought some of those things up. So it was a wonderful opportunity to repent and ask for forgiveness, and have God's grace cover me. And a lot of times I feel like the prodigal son running back more than once, but it's really, really amazing that God doesn't see that. Once we ask for forgiveness, it's gone, and he just sees Jesus in us. I can't believe it, but I have renewed strength and hope and a desire to be obedient to him, so we'll see where this week takes us.